Today what we're going to do, we're going to talk about Algicide. We're going to talk about our water trend line of Algicide, the different concentration levels of Algicide, what we're using the Algicide for, and how it's going to be used. First Algicide we're going to talk about is the Algae Control. It's 10% Algicide. What we use this particular item for is opening the pool and closing the pool. When we open our pool and everything's crystal clear, this is the Algicide we want to use as a prevent. And yes, you are directed to use the entire bottle. As you get into the other Algicides, you're going to get into a more concentrated product. It's a little more controlled. The Pro is 30% Algicide, which means now you're using a less amount of dosage as a preventative. In this case, your dosage would be anywhere 4 to 6 ounces for every 10,000 gallons. Second strongest Algicide on the market. And leading into the Algae Destroyer, which is your 60% Algicide. Now you're using the lowest amount of Algicide in your pool as a preventative. It's 2 to 4 ounces per 10,000 gallons. You actually save a little more money buying it this way at the beginning of the season. This is what I do and maintain my pool, keep it from going green. And it'll tell you on the back of the bottles per 10,000 gallons, this is what we recommend as a preventative. Now, what is algae? We talk about algae, we talk about preventatives. As a new pool owner, what do we do to prevent it? Algae is a plant, it's a fungus that grows in your pool. Normally, how algae grows is, obviously you need sunlight, lack of circulation. So when we're having issues with our filter, if we're not cleaning our filter regularly to keep the circulation going, the spores do build up in the filter. Now, when that happens, how do we prevent that algae, or how do we kill that algae? How do we take that algae out of our pool? The way to take the algae out of the pool, you want to weaken before you battle with the algae. You want to weaken it as much as you can. You turn to the Destroyer. Now you're adding it as a killer. And I always tell people, go to your local Great Escape. We do the free water testing. It makes your life easier. We test your alkaline, your pH, make sure everything's right. Give you the dosage per 10,000 gallons, or if we do the computer test, it'll break it down for you how much you need. So first, in the daylight, it's okay to use your Algicide. Weaken the membrane of the algae, so when you are ready to shock, you're not using as much shock. What that means to a homeowner, living in the Midwest, we don't have the longest swim time. We want to enjoy our pools as much as we can. And in this case, when we get algae, it's when it's hot out and people are using their pools. So we want to give you the best experience. Use the Destroyer. You're using a little more Algicide but less shock, so now you can swim faster. Our Water Trends line is offered in our Great Escape locations and our website, shopthegreatescape.com. You can order right directly online.